What the shit? I swear you were dead.
My. I almost don't recognize my own son.
That's because I divorced you in court, remember?
Now a great
When I was
hero
10.
As well. I am so proud. Oh, if only your mother had lived to see this day.
Saurus is proud too, wherever he is. I should go.
Of course. I hope to see you again soon.
Yes. Security! Take this man out, please. He's bothering the hero of Ferelden. Loghain.
So it appears that Riordan was wrong.
Yeah, he was kind of stupid. Nice Christmas armor, by the way.
Have you another explanation for what happened?
Morrigan used her vagina, the way she always does.
I should have known. The witch disappeared not long after the battle and has not been seen since. I assume this was expected. Still, the Orlesian Grey Wardens have been persistent in their quest.
Joke's on her, though. I slipped the morning after pill in her drink after we fucked. GG!
I understand you're leaving soon. I've been tapped to lead the Grey Warden recruitment.
Your daughter's been tapped several times.
Nora's influence, no doubt. I would have preferred she not interfered.
You're so supposed to be dead. You deserve far worse, especially for wearing that outfit.
Tell her that.
I will.
Let us put an end to the chatter here. I'm sure neither of us has the stomach for it.
That's true.
Go and return to your celebration. Regardless of what I might think, you ended the Blight. You deserve your accolades.
Goddamn right. Where's Shiani to celebrate and congratulate me on being awesome and shit? Fuck her, I don't need her.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought.
Oh, getting drunk. Big shock there.
Here's actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Is that all you could do? Drink?
That's not all I can do.
Impressive.
So I guess you're heading off soon, huh?
Yep, gonna leave this dump in my rearview mirror. Now that I'm a celebrity, I'm going out there to fuck all the starlets. Paris Hilton's first. I'm hoping that since I'm immune to the taint, I'm also immune to herpes. That's the plan.
I'm thinking I'll stick around myself.
I didn't ask what you're doing. I really don't care.
Well,
no, seriously.
That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice.
That's not pickle juice.
Prove him wrong.
My bladder's empty. Are you still interested in adventuring?
Maybe. Swing around in a few months or so. And if I'm sober by then, I'll let you know.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost.
Pity I can't say the same. Jerk off.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Awesome. In the months that followed her coronation, Honora proved herself an adept ruler. Maybe if she had gotten the master training at the Arcane Sanctum, she wouldn't be so worthless. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds into the royal coffers, and with them the queen saw the capital rebuilt. Plus, she started her own whorehouse. Honora continued to rebuff the advice of Ferelden's nobility because she's a know-it-all bitch about her getting remarried. Prospective suitors from other nations visit Dinnerham from time to time. The queen refuses to do anything except blow them, and then she has her father kick them out. Yeah, I'm not going to read these things straight. This is too boring. You can read it yourself if you want. Rumors of the Urn of Sacred Ashes have been found. They found some dead bald idiot with a knife stuck in the back of his skull there, and said, maybe we shouldn't fuck with this shit, and left. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. There was a general feeling of apathy among the world, as it was all a bunch of religious bullshit anyway. Following months of grim effort, the Templars cleared the last remaining spirits from the Circle Tower. I thought I already did that. More than one young apprentice claimed to encounter mages thought long dead, still wandering in the Fade. Ooh! Maybe they met Connor, too, and laughed at him, since, I killed him and everything. That was awesome. Once the tower was rebuilt, Knight Commander Gregor hung himself. The end. I'll give you a few more seconds to read this, and you can, pause the video if you want to read all that shit. The slavers shut down the alienage. The lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. Then Manshizzle showed up and murdered them all because they're a bunch of worthless, no-account bastards. And there's still tensions between elves and humans. Big shock there. Race war! Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the I Got Raped community and bitched and moaned until she was finally choked to death by the Elder. Arl Eamon eventually returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of knocking up his bitch wife again to make a new kid. Yeah, that's all I got on that one. Nadie Isolde bore her husband another child. See, I told you! This time a girl! Word is, she has a restraining order against Manshizzle to make sure that this one lives to 18. After that, it's on its own. In the Brazilian forest, the werewolves thrived for a time. Then they decided to infect everybody with their wolf disease, and people got really upset. No, seriously. See, that's what it says right here. They spread their curse to humans. Manshizzle fucked the girl Swamp Thing. That definitely happened, because I'm writing my own ending to this game. Werewolf population swelled. The army was called in. Then they called the dog catcher, and it was GG for the werewolves. The end. In Orzammar, a bunch of stupid shit happened because dwarves are all dumb, they don't know how to use magic, and they're all drunk all the time. Plus they look like a bunch of bearded 8-year-olds, and no one really gives a fuck whether they live or die. King Balin reformed blah 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 blah. He looked like a retard with his crown, and everyone laughed at him until he had half of them executed. The rest of them died of AIDS. It was not long before Bronca mastered Caridin's technique of jerking off other golems, and before you knew it, she was buried in a mountain of golem semen, which came out as large pebbles. It was quite inconvenient to her, and I laughed heartily at the news. King Balin worked eagerly with Bronca. Blah, 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 blah. Nice. They just forced people to become golems again. Bronca began to refuse to create golems, only for the king. He banned the use of the anvil, then Bronca went into the deeps like the crazy bitch she is and holed up in there. And then Balin had to give up. What a pussy. I'm taking that crown back. Titties! As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen blowing strangers in order to get rides. She may even have been with child. Scandalous. And she's not even married. There was no word of her after that. Manshizzle was glad to keep his money and not have to pay child support. Chances of tracking her down is slim indeed, unless you download the DLC called Witch Hunt, where you get to go track her down, which I heard sucks, and it only lasts for an hour, and then she's like, she doesn't even give you any answers either. You're like, oh, maybe we'll find out what's going on with her and the baby and shit, but she doesn't really tell you anything, because she's a bitch, and BioWare likes to charge you money for things that don't resolve anything. Oh yeah, but you can also kill her. You can find that on YouTube. Maybe I'll find a link to the video of you killing her in the DLC thing, and you can check that out. What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery for now. Both Manshizzle and the companions who helped defeat the Blight, all three of them, although they only did half the job and then they all laid around like a bunch of lazy bastards. And circumstance dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for a time, when they all reunite in hell. Blighted lands began to heal, the Grey Wardens rebuilt the Order, and I remember after they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Oh, jeez. I said I was going on vacation, so I better not be involved in these gay plans. Many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving war bands that appear in the Awakening expansion, which is fairly entertaining. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais and killed a bunch of French homos. These are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Manshizzle sank his blade into the archdemon's head and said, "I didn't need anyone's help because I'm fucking awesome." It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however. Okay, it says the archdemon's destroyed forever. Does that mean there's no archdemon or darkspawn in Dragon Age 2? I'm confused. And that's the end of the game. I hope you guys have enjoyed Dragon Age Asshole Edition. I'd like to thank myself and my rapier-like wit and my tens and tens of fans who have given me donations and things. Thanks, bitches. My future plans are now... I'm gonna let you guys vote, so leave your vote in the comments. Here's what I want you guys to vote on. Here are my options that I have that I'm thinking of. Like I said before, I may end up doing all these things eventually, but what do you want me to do next? Either play through the origins for all the different races and classes and shit, which shouldn't take too long, I guess. There are a pretty decent number of them, but all the storylines convene once you get recruited by Duncan, and then from there I would just stop. I could do that, show the origins, asshole style, of course. I could also continue Manshizzle's journey, and the big DLC thing that came out, the expansion that I already have, Dragon Age Awakenings. There's a pretty cool storyline about civil war between Darkspawn, and like some of them can talk and shit. It's pretty crazy stuff. That, or option 3, I can start on Fallout 3 Asshole Edition. But leave your vote. Tell me what you want me to do next. And by the way, go fuck yourself is not an option, so don't even think about voting for that, you jerks. So, this is Downwhere. I hope you enjoyed this long process of playing through the normal game here, and I'll see you for whatever I do next. This is Downwhere, signing out. Manshizzle for life, bitches!